From a personal perspective, I feel like the weight has been lifted off my shoulders. All of the administration and the business development and the understanding the systems has been lifted from my shoulders, and I now know that it's just someone is working on it and someone is dedicating the time that's required to enable the efficiencies to drive business growth. My name is Amanda Paisley. I run a company called Presale Makeovers, and we help our clients through cosmetic renovations to improve the sale price of their home. We have been working with our TradieVA Pauline for 3 months now. I reached out to employ a virtual assistant because I didn't have the time to be able to investigate the processes and leverage the system that we were using to understand how we could drive efficiencies to grow our business. Before engaging a VA, the challenge that we had was we just cut over to a new system. We really didn't understand it. So a lot of our processes were clunky. The client communications weren't going out in a consistent manner. The projects were taking too much time to deliver, and the project managers were focusing too much time on administrative work rather than actually delivering the projects. I had tried in the past looking at how we can utilize AI to drive efficiencies, but I just didn't have the time that's required to investigate how to implement that. After using my TradieVA for 3 months, really, the 3 biggest assets are the complete reduction in administrative work. So we've got 4 project managers and none of them need to do their bills anymore. We've actually reduced a good 6 hours of their day, each of them, each week, which has been fabulous. We've also been working with our TradieVA to implement automation opportunities through ChatGPT and AI, and that has had a considerable increase in the way that we present and prepare our quotations to our client. We're now able to capture absolutely everything and automate the process of what we say at a consultation into an automation, and that was built purely by our TradieVA. What's changed the most in our business is how we run today versus previously is we've just been able to generate consistency. Through these tools and through having one person doing all of the administration, everything is a lot smoother. We get paid quicker, our suppliers get paid quicker. We've been able to just generate consistency, which is in itself efficiency and professionalism. What I'm looking forward to in the future the most is really just seeing how far we can take this. I've got to a point with my TradieVA where she's now understanding kind of a little bit how I think and preempting things and putting forward some suggestions and saying, well, how about if we investigate this, or how about we investigate that? What I'm looking forward to the most is actually having someone that I can banter with to go, well, what if we do this and what if we do that? And then someone goes and looks into it and go, well, actually, this is what we can do. It's really having someone that's innovative, that's forward thinking, that's really there and passionate about helping us drive our business and move forward. Get off the fence. If someone was on the fence about TradieVA, I'd say just get off the fence and jump all in, because I think the difference being I've had 2 virtual assistants before that weren't through TradieVA, and my experience with TradieVA has been completely different. The support that you've got, not only for myself on the onboarding process, but also for my virtual assistant, has been second to none. And also being part of the building industry, you've got other like-minded companies that we can bounce ideas off to say, well, actually, how do the other companies do this, or how does this work? Having that specialised skill set and being focused on trades is brilliant, and I would highly recommend it. I think she definitely makes my life easier because she keeps you in check. You know, you haven't done this, you need to do this. What are we doing about this? Which is great. Someone that helps me hold myself accountable for what I need to do. And that in effect actually really having power, be present in all of our team meetings and really generate that team morale and keeping everyone together has been great. And it's been a great addition to the team. What I found pleasantly surprising, which is different to the first 2 virtual assistants I had, is the proactive nature. I've done this, now I think this actually could help us. Do you mind if I spend the time investigating this? And I think for me, that's key. That's someone that thinks like that and that's willing to actually try and understand why they're doing what they're doing, not just doing it. They're actually really trying to understand how to make it better, which enables driving the business. That to me is the biggest surprise, is that just the proactive nature. To Pauline, my talent, thank goodness you've joined my team. You've been an incredible asset. I think I genuinely am so grateful, but also really quite surprised as to how far we've come in 3 months. It's been incredible. I'm super excited about where we're going to go together.